Alright, captains, we are back on the temporary bridge still. Hope everyone is doing good on this weekend. So, I got a couple of things to go over. Some stuff from the Star Trek Online official Twitter feeds. But as you can see here on screen, also the last two videos that I released. Now, there were some mentioning that they could not hear the sound. And derpity boomer moment for Triz. There was an update done on my laptop automatically when I shut it down or I misclicked it or whatever. And I keep forgetting that when there's an update or Windows does an update, it changes, at least for me, my master volume. And lo and behold, I found it tonight. It was at about half capacity. So, but it sounded like it was working for some, not for others. So again, I apologize about that, caps. So we'll go over these last two videos just as a quick recap. I'm not going to play them or anything, but again, there was a patch notes here for the Kobayashi Maru being fixed. So that was a thing. And also in this video, they had mentioned that the speed boost was going to be taken away. Actually, the cat was going to be taken away completely from the Winter Wonderland. And the next video actually that we went over, of course, there was a bonus March weekend happening on all platforms, but also the cat update was you can still become a cat in the Winter Wonderland, but the speed boosts were removed. Not only that, but also that there's going to be a discussion or some sort of a go over on all the speed boosts that are in the Winter Wonderland, and they're going to probably remove them, or there's going to be discussion of removing them. And this, of course, is for the PvP race in the Winter Wonderland. So again, apologies, caps. Just going to quick recap there. Hopefully this actually fixes that. Please let me know in the comments below if you can hear me. And I can see now my mic levels are actually a lot better here. So there's that. But we're going to go to the Twitter of Star Trek Online. And here we go. Which is, I'm going to have to say, this is quite exciting. And I'm going to have to say I'm going to highly recommend you captains, if you can take advantage of this, do so for a couple of reasons. So, for the first time ever, save 50% on Infinity promo packs this weekend on all platforms. So not only the PC bridge, but also the console bridge, kind of like the Enterprise there with a hat on there. So, save 50% on Infinity packs this weekend for the first time. So this is the first time, and who knows when they'll do this. Again, Infinity packs are 50% off on all platforms. So, let's just ignore that. My apologies, captains. We're going to turn that off. There you go. My apologies. So, captains, it's the most wonderful time of the year, and it's time to start celebrating with all of you. This weekend, we're launching a special treat. The Infinity Duty Officer and Research and Development packs are back. And for the first time, they're 50% off from December 16th until December 18th. So right now, this is Saturday we're recording it, so you still have Saturday and Sunday to do so. You can grab these packs and get the duty officers and R&D materials you need, with a chance at receiving a powerful and rare T6 ship. When you purchase a research and development pack or a duty officer pack from the C-Store during this promotion and open it, you'll receive either 10 LOBI crystals or a special requisition choice pack, Tier 6 promotional ship choice pack, in addition to the research and development pack. Opening the special requisition choice pack, Tier 6 promotional ship choice pack, will give the recipient a choice of any Tier 6 ship found in any previous research and development or duty officer promotional pack. The player fortunate enough to win this ship will be presented with a choice of claiming a package containing this exciting new starship of any one of the following ships. Now, I'm going to stop right here. Captains, again, this is just a chance. I've mentioned this before in many videos, that I have seen captains open 250 boxes or promotional packs and not get a ship. But you can still use this to your advantage if you have the resources to get the promotional pack, put it on the exchange, wait for the sale to be over, and then sell it. So we're going to go in game quickly here, actually. Let's turn this off, put this on, and I Apologize for the graphics. It's a little laggy here, but again, we're in the temporary bridge. So now I'm going to go to Access the Exchange. Infinity Promotion. Now, these have gone significantly up since the last time I've checked these. And at its sale price before, they're like at 18 mil. And of course, inflation, because it is inflation, its lowest point right now is 28,500,000. That's just one pack. So having said that, that's one pack during a sale. What are my recommendations? Buy the packs, wait for the sale to be over, keep an eye on the exchange, and then sell it for as high as you can. You will probably need to be patient, but you can add up all the EC that you get from these packs or whatever EC you have already to get the ship you want that is on the exchange. Those promo pack ships or LOBI or lockbox ships. So again, that's just our recommendation and or a great way to get LOBI, to be honest, Captain. There's a lot of great items there in the LOBI store. You know, the Shaxx cannon, a lot of the ground weapons are pretty cheap, especially on sale. Of course, getting it on sale. There's some ships there. The NX, great ship. The Vengeance, all that is in the LOBI store. So there is that. Now, we're going to go back out here. We're going to go over some of my recommendations quickly on what ship we would recommend if you do win a ship or you have a pack sitting around there. So we'll start with the Inquiry class battle cruiser. 100%. This is a great ship, and I've learned to love it. Don't love it as a deflector, but it did have a place in my heart because of Star Trek Picard. So there is that. And of course, Riker was the captain of that. The La Serena Heavy Raider. I tried this on Tribble, and I didn't like it because the weapons firing from it was all bigger than the ship, and it ruined my immersion. Plus, I felt that the ship was still out of place in the Star Trek universe. That's just me, though. The captain, if you want this, it's in there. The Vulcan Experimental Scout Vessel ship. Now, this is a ship that comes with micro quantum torpedoes, I believe. I wouldn't get it for that, but if I had everything I had in terms of all the ships that I wanted, and I had an extra pack or a event campaign, I would get it to get just that. If I had everything I wanted, but other than that, I wouldn't get that. Freedom Class Exploration Frigate. Of course, this is from the Kelvin timeline movies. And some people, I don't have this ship, but some people that have this, they love it. Discovery Era Constitution, a Miracle Worker Flight Deck Cruiser. 100% yes. Recommend it because captains, you already know, especially those who have been with me here on the YouTube bridge, know that I love Strange New Worlds. And this reimagining of the original Connie, absolutely beautiful. Discovery Era D7 Miracle Worker Flight Deck Cruiser, and I believe this is also the ship that comes with Ruin of Our Enemies, one of the really good traits. It's on my list to get for free from the event campaign because of its trait. I'm probably not going to get it this year, but maybe next year, depending. But we'll work on a video on that and go into more detail on how our process of thinking of that is. But this is a great ship regardless, because it also has the Ruin on the Enemy trait. Crenum Anorex Science Dreadnought. Of course, it was in Voyager. Not my favorite ship, especially looking wise. People like to call it things I'm not going to mention here in this video. You can download below, but just be careful. The Elachi Shishar Intel Dreadnought Cruiser and the Command Dreadnought Cruiser. I remember this ship was probably one of the first ships that had like torpedo traits or something like that, and I just don't like it. It does have an auxiliary starship or starcraft or ship, but I don't like the design. The Jem'Hadar Strike Ship and Recon Ship. So this is the two ships that come with the extender trait for cannon rapid fire, and that is go for the kill. I use it all the time for my Defiant, that trait. It just feels right. So that's something you can get here. Special Requisition Pack, 23rd Century Tier 6 ships. Of course, you get the original Temp Connie. You get that, the original ship. D7, and the Talis. For me personally, I would recommend, of course, there's a lot of people who love the Connie, so why not? This is something you can get, and plus you get some good phasers out of it. There's the Sona Collector Science Dreadnought. Doesn't mean anything to me, but that was, of course, from the Insurrection movie. Amari class Smuggler's Heavy Escort. Not a ship that I like personally. Zenkethi is Zentar Dreadnought Carrier. Again, not a ship for me. The Vodwar Miracle Worker Dreadnought. Again, I've been told and do agree that this is one of the best scatter volley ships. Energy cannon ships, so there's that. The Mirror Crossfield Side Destroyer, of course, I don't like this design. I do like the refit, but it's there available for you if you want. You have the Herc Vicrid Hive Dreadnought Carrier. Again, not a ship for me. You might also get a special edition pack 26th Century Dreadnought Cruiser, which opens on the ships below, depending on faction. Now, you can get the either U Universe Temporal Heavy Dreadnought Cruiser or the NJ, or what I'd like to say is ew. I don't want a J. Not my fave. Now, I do have the ship captains. Not my fave. It was gifted to me by, shout out to Nick. But I just can't get behind the design. Now, I'm glad I have it, though, because I have then all the Enterprise ships in-game. The Durgath Temporal Heavy Dreadnought Battle Cruiser. And, of course, the Valkis Temporal Heavy Dreadnought Warbird. Now, of the three design-wise, the Klingon one wins for me. Yes, it looks like a stretched out board or border skew, but of the three designs, this is probably, if I had to choose three, I'd get the Durgath Temporal. So there you go. I'll continue reading on here. Only newly purchased research development or duty officer packs will offer the chance to win this special requisition choice pack, tier 6 promotional ship choice pack during this promotional event. Packs purchased before or after the event will not offer the bonus LOBI or the special requisition choice pack, tier 6 promotional ship choice pack. Packs purchased during the event but open after the event ends will still benefit from the promotion's bonus rewards. So again, this is only for this weekend, captains. Here's some information about the research development pack. I will leave a link of this, of course, in the description below and let you captains finish that. And again, we're going to go quickly back in game here. Forgot to show something here. Now we're going to go to the Zen store. So a pack of 4 is 500 Zen. This is a great price. Again, sell it to get the EC, to get the ships you want. If you want to open ships, try to get the ships. It is gambling. I've said that before. Stand by. It is gambling. Or it can open it for the LOBI. It's a great time to get LOBI, I believe. And I believe like you get most of the bang of your buck to get the EC back on return with these promo packs. So there you go, captains. I thought I would go over that, of course, here on the YouTube bridge. So this is again for this weekend. We have until Sunday. If you have the resources, highly recommend. Great sale. Don't know when they're going to do the sale again. I'm still waiting on the 50% low-buy sale that they did years ago. It was a couple of years ago now. So I would say and recommend, if you can take advantage of the sale, do so. I highly, highly recommend it in a way to get the ships you want on the exchange by selling it and or getting low-buy and or taking your chance and gambling to get the ship. But anyways, there you go, captains. Again, I apologize for the previous videos there with my mic volumes. I hope I found the fix for it. Please let me know in the comments below. Like the video. Subscribe here to the YouTube bridge. And of course, we will leave it on this note.
Live long and prosper.